I just had this seed in my heart post 2020 where I'm like, I need to try something that's going to really strengthen me, give me some discipline. And I think oftentimes we think of discipline as being like, oh, I get everything off my to-do list. Like I see you have a calendar here. Like, what do I have coming up?
Yeah, it's empty right now.
Yeah. Well, you have like, okay, here's my projects, here's my timeline, what's my strategy, what's my 5 or 10 year plan or whatever. And we think that's just discipline. And when I learned through Exodus 90, and I'm saying right now, you don't have to do Exodus 90. I'm not paid. I'm not sponsored. This episode's not sponsored by the Catholic Church or Exodus 90. This is what helps us, right?
Yeah.
So like for what Exodus 90 did for me was just really show me that like, I don't have to be in control all the time. And I'm realizing just through Exodus 90, through therapy, through the way the world's been this past year anyway, it's like, it's okay not to be in control. And my need for control and my need for perfectionism, a lot of times is rooted in a lot of wounds that I never even knew existed. But if it wasn't for Exodus 90 clearing a lot of the distractions and the escapes that I was going to, I wouldn't have recognized this. So it's good. And I love how you are so introspective in a good way. Because sometimes if you're super introspective in not the best context, you'll be selfish and think about yourself and how does this affect me. But when you remove a lot of distractions and escapes of what I did through Exodus 90, I realized more so diving into mental health that I need to, and I am currently growing in empathy. And the more you dive, at least for me anyway, that the more I've dove in straight into this whole mental health realm for myself, I'm growing more in empathy. And I'm not exonerating people for toxic behaviors or whatever. I'm not saying that, but understanding, oh wow, this person acts this way because of a wound. They're anxious because of XYZ, or they're dismissive because of XYZ. And learning that, I think if you dive more into mental health and you're not empathetic, you have to dive in more.
Absolutely.
You're missing, there's something, and I'm not saying that you're bad, you're not doing it. There's no right way to do this, right? But if you're really into mental health, whatever that context or level may be, and you're not growing in empathy, there's something that's missing still. And you have to find that still. And I'm still finding that. I'm not an expert. I don't have a degree in this stuff, right? But I'm learning now that like empathy is so important in that context of mental health.
Yeah.